Right guys, so before we start the episode, you can see here that we've got Brighton against Crystal Palace. Brighton in 17th, Palace in 16th. We're about to continue, and if Palace don't win, then we're in trouble. Brighton getting points here is absolutely catastrophic for us, and Brighton have won 2-0 against Palace. So as it stands, we're now 11 points behind Palace, who sit in 17th place. So here we go, let's get into it again. Right then guys, so that's an absolute shambolic start to the episode, but, you know, start as you mean to go on, I am sure, as Brentford take on Watford today. Now Watford, we take on a team in 18th place whose form is absolutely shocking. Norwich are also taking on Leicester. So there is an opportunity for us to get points on the board here against the Watford side. It's not going to change anything as far as the league position goes, as we are still 8 points behind Norwich in 19th place. But we have strengthened the team. Alexander Mitrovic has joined us. Now you may say, you want a clinical striker, surely you want a proven striker to try and keep you in the Premier League. Well, I've brought somebody who scored 12 goals in the Championship. You know, I still think for me, Mitrovic is the man that can play alongside Tony up front. We spent £12 million on him up front. It's going to be up to £17 million with add-ons. I'm quite happy with that in fairness. Like I say, he's a strong target man, or a target forward as it now is. He can also play as that deep line forward, which means Tony can play off the shoulder, and that's the way I want to go. So yeah, Alexander Mitrovic, mentally, physically dynamite. Technically, you know, he's not as good. He's still got 15 finishing, 15 penalty taken, technique's up there as well. But I'm all about his heading 15, jump and reach 18, strength 17, 6'2" as well. He's a man that can hold up the ball, and hopefully he will be the difference in keeping us in the Premier League this season. Right, so let's get to these results then, as we had a late kick-off for 7:45, so all these results will pass. If Norwich win, we are in big trouble here. And there you go then, the results are in, as Arsenal win 5-3 against Everton. Fortunately, Norwich lose, so Leicester have won 3-0 there. That's just what we needed. Liverpool 3-2 against Villa. Man City 4-1 against Southampton. Newcastle 3-1 against Tottenham. West Ham 1-1 with Burnley. Wolves lost 2-1 to Leeds. And Chelsea 1-0 against United. That's the latest score though. West Ham drawn against Burnley is also good for us. And Wolves are losing against Leeds. So, you know, not that we're going to be catching those teams on 24 points just yet, but we need those teams from the bottom 15 down to be losing more or less week in, week out. So team selection for us for this game, then we're going to go with Fernandes in goal, Nedlikov, Jones, Ayer and Roeslev at the back. With Janelt in the anchor role, Henry, Baptiste and Canos across the middle, and Buemo and Tony up front to start with. Anyway, I'm not quite sure about Nedlikov out there. Muru's going to start, I think, and that's the way we're going to go. And we've been on a decent run of late with 2 back-to-back victories. Yes, one was in the FA Cup, but we absolutely smashed Burnley. I'm sure you'll recall that, as it'll be hard to forget, as it may be the only win that we get this season. But Unai Emery is the man in charge of Watford. A decent team. Nobody there that really worries us, if I'm honest. So as far as the social roundup goes then, Lachlan Ellis says we're up for revenge. I'll have some revenge. We're favourites here for a reason. Let's put the pressure on. We're favourites against the Watford side. Let's do it. As we know, we're going to line up, we've just seen it, we're going to line up 4-1-3-2, Tony and Buemo up front, Mitrovic on the bench, number 21, one to watch. And Watford, what are they doing? So they're going 4-2-3-1. Hernandez up front by himself, Ben Foster still in goal as well. Their form is shocking, they've lost 4 out of their last 5 games, 20th against 18th. This is a 6-pointer already. And here we go. As we could do with a nice early goal, as Watford had the first shot on target. They've had 52% possession, and here we go, Lauser, that is shocking. And Fernandes picks it up. They turn over possession far too easily there. Corner Fernandes. Don't just punt it long and lose it in the midfield. He's actually got the instruction of play it shorter. Oh, hold on a minute. Buemo's through. It's route 1. Buemo round the goalkeeper. Get in! 7 minutes on the clock. They've made a mess of it. 8th goal of the season for the guy. Hat-trick in the last game. 1 in this game so far. 7 minutes in. And we are 1-0 up. Could potentially be another 3 points on the board. I was just complaining about how he always plays it wrong. Buemo round the goalkeeper. It's a great finish. Foster's got no chance. Fernandes with the assist. 7.3 for him. Buemo with the goal as well. 2 shots, 1 on target. It's 50% possession now. But we do need the win here. Back-to-back Premier League wins would be massive. As Dennis is quick to it there. Ball into the box. King is unmarked. And Fernandes with the save. King should do much better. As we left him free by the penalty spot. Fernandes again though. Straight to the edge of his area. Rolls it out. There we go. Ayer. What was the point? as we almost turn it over in midfield. Henry, I've been really impressed with him since I took over. Henry on it, loses out. Buemo from distance. Oh, it's just wide. Just wide. Ben Foster full stretch. And this highlight's going to continue then. Straight from the goal kick. Our ball all day long, surely. Roslev, that is a poor header. As King on his way. We dive in. They've got a man free in the middle. King from distance. We'll have that all day. Let him shoot from 30 yards out. No danger. But they've had 3 shots, 2 on target. We've had 4 and 1. Oh dear. I thought we'd cut that out as a quick highlight starting. Baptiste then on it. Out to Canos. Ball in. Got to be on it. Oh, Buemo misses a sitter. Loads of pressure on though. It is end to end at the minute. And it's gone again. So we've had 5 shots, 2 on target. 51% possession. Another highlight then on 31. Tony out. Canos then. Ball in. Tony. Oh, it's a penalty. Referee. Penalty. Stonewall. That's assault. Why are they checking VAR? That was a clear penalty. Penalty awarded. We've got an opportunity here to go 2-0 up on 32 minutes. Ivan Tony, the man that won the penalty, is stepping up to take it. Come on. Oh, he scores. Get in. It's 2-0. 2-0 now on 32. It's Tony's 6th goal of the season. It's a great penalty as well as Foster goes the right way. It's underneath him. 2-0 up now. See, 3 points on the ball. We're 6 points out of a possible 6 so far in the last 2 games, and it's still not going to make any difference league position wise. Phil Jones though, he's loving life. Henry to Baptiste. We are getting crowded out here. They've got loads of players in the midfield. Ball over. King, he's been the danger man so far. We need to stop that ball into the box, and we're not going to. Oh, there we go. Canos reads it well, and we're on the way again. We've looked so much better these last couple of games. Tony then. Is there a 1-2 on? No. He goes out to Baptiste. Ball over the top to Henry on the overlap. Henry! There you go. He's onside. Is he? No. Linesman has got his flag up. Could fractionally be offside. VAR looking at this one again. We've already seen 2 goals given from VAR. Be interesting to see it again. Is it offside? Is it a goal? I don't really know what's happening. They've given no. Is it a goal? Absolute drama. We'll see when they kick off. It's 3-0. It's counted. It's counted. We didn't even see the outcome of the VAR check. Free kick then. 2 minutes. Oh, it's a goal. It's 4-0. 4-0. It's an absolute screamer from Canos. What was the worry here? 4-0 up against Watford in the first half. We scored 5 in the last game against Burnley. We are turning it on. We're going to achieve mission impossible here. And there we go. Half time. What a first half that is. Buzzing, dressing room wise. What 45 minutes you've blown them away. Tactically then, do I make a change? I think I might get Beck Sorensen on for Janelt and then get Ayer up there. So we'll play it like that. Do I make another change up top? I'm going to leave it for now. We'll probably give Mitrovic half an hour. I think's the way to go. But we have made a change at the back. Beck Sorensen, I do like him. He's long throws and 19 as well. Throw into the box then. Wembu, there we go. It's 5. A long throw. We've exploited it. And we're now 5-0 up, 5 minutes into the second half. This is absolute carnage as Muru with the long throw. Love that. Buemo. Foster's having an absolute shocker in goal. Another 5 goals. That's 10 goals in 2 games. Ball over as Buemo's through. He beats the man. Is it going to be another hat-trick? As Canos... it's gone. Was he offside? It's a corner. Canos then whip it in. Go on, lad. Near post. Sorensen doesn't get there. And it's gone. Right, so there we go. Let's make the change. Mitrovic then coming on for Tony as Buemo's got another 2 goals. And I've got Nedlikov for Murud. So that's all my changes made. If we get an injury now, we're going down to 10 men. Throw in then. 64. Nedlikov. Buemo. On it. He's going for a hat-trick again. It could be back-to-back hat-tricks for the guy. Phil Jones picking up. I'd love a clean sheet, but last time I said that we conceded. As it's down. Mitrovic on the volley is blocked. Baptiste. Right, there's a lot going on for Mitrovic. You know, I'm pinning my hopes on him as Nedlikov. Mitrovic. Henry, that's a great ball. Buemo for a hat-trick round the goalkeeper. It's a big save. He's been denied twice for the hat-trick. Sorensen. Out to Baptiste. Total football is liquid football. As we go again, Henry for his second of the game. Oh, it's off the bar. It's off the bar. It could be 8-9-0 here. We are battering them. They've had 5 shots on target as well. We've not really seen too much from Watford. Ball in. Get it clear. Sorensen. Quality. Canos then, is he going to get there? On a yellow. Needs to be careful. Dennis out. Plenty of time. Ozan in. Got to score as Nini does. And on 67 minutes, it's 5-1. So much time out there as we get dragged narrow into the middle. And Hernandez is beaten at his near post. We've had 54% possession though. They've made plenty of changes. And there's another highlight here. Cleverly then, out to King. From distance. Oh, it's an absolute screamer from Josh King. And it's now 5-2 on 77. What's occurring? As we see the highlight again, cleverly out to King. He's got plenty of time. Oh, he's got to be 30 yards out. And that is a rocket. Straight into the bottom corner. Deary me, we've conceded 2 in 10 minutes. As we're going into the final, 5 minutes now? All my changes are made. 5-2. What a game of football that is. 4 minutes of stoppages. But another 3 points on the board. As there is going to be one more highlight. Let's not concede again. It's a long ball which you turn over in the midfield. Sissoko is there cleverly. Player out wide. Stop that ball in. We don't. And they've scored again. Oh my God. That could have been an absolute shocker if we hadn't have already scored 5 goals. Now 5-3. There's 2 minutes of stoppages. They're running back to the halfway line with the ball. Conceded 5 goals. Honestly, shocking. We've conceded 3 goals there. That's really poor. There is a corner though. Can we score one more? Canos with the corner. Can you imagine them breaking away now? Canos with the ball in. And we do score. There we go. Wemo with his hat-trick. That's 2 hat-tricks on the bounce. 10th goal of the season for the guy as well. He could have had 5 today if I'm completely honest. But there we go. 6-3. What a game. Plenty of goals. The wanted entertaining football have certainly got it. 6-3. 17 shots, 11 on target and 6 goals scored. Clinical. I'm very happy with the result and the way you played. Let's get that morale boosted. So as it stands there, we've now got 12 points on the board. We're 9 points behind Palace, we've all played 23 games. What a result. Wesley Bradbury says, just got back from the match, did not see that coming, what a result. Lan Goodliff says, unbelievable result that. Let's really build some momentum now. Absolutely. 2 wins on the bounce and we've got Palace in 17th next. As Brentford outscore Watford in thriller, we conceded 3 goals in the last 15 minutes. That is poor. Emery's disappointed in humbling defeat. Mitrovic makes his debut. Didn't do too much, but never mind. Tony's close to triggering the goal clause. He's 5 goals away from scoring 40 league goals for us. AX fitness concern again. Buemo, what a guy. What an absolute hero. He's superb in front of goal. Well done. And there we go then, guys. So just to recap, 12 points now on the board. We had 6 points when I took over. And more importantly, 2 wins in the league on the bounce. So, Crystal Palace next. Right then guys, so we're back, and I need to confess my sins that I've made an absolute schoolboy error, and we've played that Crystal Palace game. We drew 3-3, I'll go through the goal shortly, but I didn't record it. 200 odd videos, 250 videos I've now got on the channel, and it's the first time, can you believe it? Crystal Palace, we drew 3-3, and it was a cracking game as well. So apologies, what we're going to do is it gives us an opportunity to talk through the transfers, as I've now moved on forward to this FA Cup game against Arsenal, thinking that all my footage was recorded. I've just gone to edit it, there's nothing there, so I think we've got a little bit of a Brucey bonus at the end of this episode, but we'll go through the goals against Crystal Palace. We'll have a look at the drama that unfolded, as there always is drama in every game we play, and we'll have a look at the ins and outs as well, as the transfer window is now slammed closed. So first of all, apologies. As you can see from the league, we are still bottom. Obviously, nothing changes there. 2 wins and a draw in our last 3 games. I will take that. 24 games played. Still 9 points behind Crystal Palace, so we're sitting 17th place. So looking at this 3-3 then, guys, we absolutely FM'd them. And we went 2-0 up in the first 10 minutes. So Ivan Toney with a penalty on 4 minutes. Pinnock with a goal on 7. Before in first half stoppage time, Mateta with a goal. Then Edouard on 63. After we actually saved the penalty, they then scored from the resultant corner. Mateta then got a goal on 90 minutes that broke my heart, before Ivan Toney on the 93rd minute gets us the goal that gets us the point. Now they had 23 shots, 13 on target. They were by far better than us. Palace, a team that have struggled this season, and they absolutely battered us. So let's have a look at the goals. So Ivan Toney up first with the penalty. Decent penalty. It was one of those that, was it a penalty, was it not? But then we had Canos with the ball in. Pinnock, great finish there. And then in first half stoppages, this was the one that basically put us on the back foot going into half time. As Mateta slotted through, great finish that. Then second half, Eze with the ball in before Edouard. And that was right after we just saved the penalty as well. And there we go, 90 odd minutes, Hughes with the ball in. And there we go, Mateta into the bottom corner. And I was absolutely raging at this point, as you can imagine. before basically the last kick of the game, Ivan Toney on his way through. What a finish that is. Under pressure in the 93rd minute. If he'd missed it, I'd never have forgiven him. But there we go then, guys. So you've missed an absolute blockbuster of a game. And again, I can only apologise. But let's talk through the transfers anyway, as hopefully we've improved the team and it'll help us against our battle against relegation. So finances wise, then we've ended the transfer window with 709k in the bank. We're currently spending 50k over the wage budget there, which isn't ideal, but we've got £30 million in the overall balance. And players leaving then, Luka Rakic has gone to Nordsjælland. Now, a player that I haven't even seen play for us. He's played 2 games this season, none of them for me, and he got a 6.2 rating in there, so he must have had an absolute shocker. He's alright, 22-year-old, but letting him go to Nordsjælland, like I say. Then we let Josh De Silva go to Alaves, so he went off for 2.5 million. We got him on a free transfer, didn't even play a game for us this season, so I think it was the right decision to cash in on him. Like I say, he's not that good. He's all-rounded. He's okay for a 23-year-old. We've got better players that can play in that centre of midfield, though. Another player to go was Charlie Good. Now, he's decent at long throws, but not a lot else. He's average, and he's gone off to the Championship to play for West Brom. 210k after we spent 1.3 million on him last season when we were also in the Championship. And then finally, Marcus Fors has gone out on loan to Cardiff. This guy let me down when I first took over, did absolutely nothing for us, and you can see that by the 15 games he's played this season, and he's only contributed 1 goal. So he's gone out on loan to Cardiff until the end of the season, and I'm glad to see the back of him. Then 2 players coming in then, Jamie Shackleton, the first one, and we've brought him in on loan from Leeds. He played 5 games already this season for Leeds in the Premier League, but I just needed some additional cover out on that defensive right-hand side. He can also play central midfield, 22-year-old, currently valued £15 million as well. Potential abilities 4-star, we've got him at 2.5-star, but again, a decent depth option out on that defensive right-hand side. And then I did need to strengthen out on that left-hand side midfield-wise, and I've brought in Derlis Gonzalez. Now, he's currently 27-year-old, 53 casts for Paraguay, 8 goals, current ability 3.5-star, potential ability 4.5-star, potential ability 3.5-star as well. So he's playing to his full potential. We brought him in from Olympia, where he scored 11 times in 18 games in Paraguay. I'll take that. That's not a bad turnaround at all. And we spent £1.3 million on him. Now, when we have a look at his attributes, crossing and dribbling are okay. Like, that crossing at 12 could be better, but acceleration and pace is there. Work rate 14 as well. Natural fitness 12. We've got a little bit to work on. He's not going to improve much more now, but he's a solid option to challenge Rico out on that left-hand side. So that's it then, guys. So the end of the episode after that little bit of a shambles of not recording that last game. However, you know, mistakes are made. Please let me off. Forgive me. As we go into this game in the next episode against Arsenal in the FA Cup 4th round, you know, maybe we could cause an upset. Hopefully we don't get too much of a drumming. Then we've got games against Southampton and Aston Villa coming up as well. Both games that we need to win, as after that we take on Tottenham, Man City and Liverpool in 3 games. That's going to be hard work before Brighton, then after Liverpool. But by that point, we could be as good as relegated. So join me in the next episode then as we take on Arsenal in the FA Cup and hopefully get 3 points against Southampton. So thank you very much for watching. Stay safe and I'll catch you later. Ta-ra.